Hi, it's Friday, February 11th. The markets may have finally made a top on January 4th. Now, if you've been listening to me or following the newsletter for subscribers, there's been a succession of tops since well into last year. Small caps increasingly to large caps and foreign indices to the US and the London FTSE is being the last. So I like this succession of tops. That's saying this looks like a major long-term top, and that's what we're looking for here. It's the S&P 500 that finally peaked thus far on January 4th. Even the NASDAQ was back on the 22nd, and the Russell 2000, I think, was on November 8th. So 8th and November 22nd. So this is following the succession. This is looking like a top, but I'm having to monitor this first correction, which I'm hoping is the first crash. And you know what I've been saying for a long time, the first crash averages like 41%, you know, in like 2.6 weeks, but it can be as much as 50-some%. Now, my megaphone pattern, which I've showed many times in the past to subscribers, shows the bottom end target, you know, lower lows. We've had higher highs over the last few years. Now, with this third lower low would be about 2,000 on the S&P 500. That is low. That would be as much as a 58% correction from the recent highs. So we're talking big crash here. And if it is the first crash, and if anything, it's bigger than normal, then this first part of it should be very sharp and very quick. So again, we had a first move down and we've had a bounce. And I'm getting a little impatient on this bounce coming here into Friday, but it has started to possibly turn down. So we need to see another leg down coming really into early next week to make the case that this is that first crash, and it is going to be sharp and much deeper than anybody's expecting. Again, between 40% and as much as 58%, and I'm leaning towards the 55 to 58% because of my other analysis. So this is a critical time in the markets. Anybody you're thinking, you know, I didn't quite get out, this would be a good time to sell stuff you didn't, that sort of thing. But if we do, here's the other scenario. If we don't follow through here pretty quickly in the next week and keep going down sharply, then the other scenario would be that we'd probably just go up and make a slight new high for the S&P 500, but not maybe the NASDAQ. It's almost certainly not the Russell 2000. And one of the things you look for at the top is the divergence between the leading large caps like the S&P or NASDAQ and the small caps like the Russell 2000. So that would be scenario number 2. We only make a slight new high. That's only about 7% up from where the S&P is today and stocks are today. And then we have the big crash. So we are getting close from everything I can see. And I'd still say the odds, this is it, but we need to see follow through quickly. And so stay tuned for updates.